Alrighty, sound is working, level is loading. Today is just going to be a chill day for sure. Want to go visit the mine and see what I can do to rehash it and rehab it to the new specs. Alrighty, loading up. Few more chunks to go. Alright, let's get myself indoors where I don't have to worry about bad guys coming to get me when it gets dark out. We want to be safe. And then I need to get all of my chat working and my links up and all the other things are going. Home sweet safe spot. Okay, so we have to get this turned. No, we don't want to turn that off yet. Okay, we can turn this off. We can turn this off. And now what I need is to go to my studio. If anybody is already hanging out, hello and welcome. We are going to be getting somewhere shortly. I'm a little bit slow. Could have sworn that I was at 264 not that long ago. Then it went down, then it went up again. What do you know? What are you gonna do? There we are. Post our music credit. Oh, I need to get some music, speaking of. Oh. Well, let's remove that and try music by Slipstream. Well, Pookie, I want to add multiple. You mean I have to open up a text document to do this? You kidding me? How do you enter multiple lines in there, huh? Alright, well, let's try it this way since it's being difficult. I need 2 lines, not 1 line. Come on, people, give me a break. Alright, so our music credits are up, and now we need to get some music running. I wish I could move faster, but I'm having trouble concentrating and focusing. I should probably take a brain pill. Aha. We have to sign in again. Alrighty, what do we got? In my feelings, Baba Tunes, emotions, writer's desk, cool, corporate, crazy conspiracy theories, deeply chill. Have I tried this game in chill? I'm sure I have. Now, how do I don't think there is a way for me to mute that out of my own headphones. Might have to do some adjustments. Because I have that so low that nobody else could hear it. Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out. That's going to be a new one. Okay. Here's our music. Let's see if we can select our track. Okay, and then I should not have this down any so that you guys can hear it better. I have got to figure that out. How do I make it so that the music does not play in my headphones? That's a very good question, to which I do not have an answer. Alright, how does that work with our level in here? Alright, that's pretty loud. Learning curves. Still seems a little loud on my end. Let's try 64. That seems pretty good. I think we'll try that. Okay. Then we'll turn your guys' music up just a pinch so you can hear it. Can we go to 8? Alrighty, we got our music running. Now we need our chat window. Learning curve, learning curve, learning curve. Okay, got our chat window. Something happened and my whole page shut down. I don't even know why. Okay, so the streaming software is still running. Did our stream crash? Are we done? We're still streaming. Okay, good. Not that I have any clue what's going on around here. Okay. Let's hope we don't have any more crashes like that, because we can't handle that. We've got to be able to work. Okay, I believe we are good. Everything is running. It says that we don't have enough keyframes, and I don't know how to fix that error. But everything else is running. Alright, let's go to bed. Hey, it's sleep time. Let me go to bed already. I can't go to bed. It won't let me sleep. Ah! All the night animals are chirping. Ooh, we got a wandering caravan trader. Cool. Let's see what kind of trades he's got for me. Alright, looks like all of my audio sources are working and my microphone is pinging right at the red, so we're good. We're ready to go. Okay, do we have any gems? Will you take diamonds, sir? Will you take golden carrots? What do you think? I can get a bucket of milk, or he'll buy a bucket of milk, or baked potatoes. I love the new traders. I got all kinds of cool stuff. Ooh, I can get the open eye blossom. Ooh. Let's get a couple of those. Let's go back and get some money. I think today I want to head down to the mine and I want to look at my mine and I want to figure out how to rehab it or if I just want to start a new mine. I'm half tempted to just start a new mine because that one's riddled with caves. I mean, like, seriously. Are you kidding me? You tell me I don't have any money? Ah! Grab some more of these leads too while I'm at it because I need them. Let's grab a few of those bad boys. And we don't need tulips or alliums or dye. And we don't need wood, technically. But we can make money off of them by selling a bunch of baked potatoes. Let's put up these eye flowers. They're creepy looking, but let's put them up right out here. Why not? Okay. I'm kind of curious. Let's get some potatoes, bake them while we're getting the leads. And actually I could probably even use my super furnace over here that Boston helped me make. And I could maybe from there try to make a little money. Wrong area. How many do you think he'll actually buy, I wonder? Alrighty. While these cook, let's find my boat. I know I've got one in here somewhere. And grab some leads. I don't want him vanishing before I get my free leads. Potatoes should be cooked by the time we get that done. I hear sirens. Lots of sirens. That's not good. Oh, perfect one shot. Okay, I got him. 2 extra leads to add to my collection. Alright, well the next question is if we're going to start a new mine, where would we want to start it? And do we really want to start a new mine is the next question after that. Okay, now my inventory seems to be crowded in here, so we need to do some cleaning out. I think the stone's intended for over here. The iron can sit over here for now as well. Gotta figure out how I'm putting this whole thing together. Oh, that's right, we're gonna work on the, this is way too loud, on the librarians. Hello, Glowberry Pumpkin. Welcome to the stream. I was gonna say, what was you gonna say? Well, I do not know what the heck that music was supposed to be, but it was way too loud. I had to turn it down. You guys are probably not barely even hearing it on your end. I've got to figure out a way to work with this headphone so that I don't blast out my eardrums. Well, it's not perfectly organized, but it's better than it was. Alright, if we're lucky he's still over there and we can get ourselves some money. See how many he'll buy from me. Never sold anything to a wandering trader before. Where'd you go, dude? Oh, the music? Oh, it's loud even on your end. Okay, well then I can turn it way down. He bought 8 potatoes. Woohoo. Wah? I heard a wah. What the heck? Like a baby pillager. What am I listening to? There's no baby pillagers, right? Weird. We're not listening. It's not a pillager we're dealing with. Somewhere that I can't see. No pillagers. Okay, well, if the music was loud on your end and I can turn it down even more, that works for me. It's way too loud in my headphones and I don't know how to separate it so I don't hear it. I had just planted these eye-open flowers. I guess they're supposed to open at night. They're from the Pale Grove or whatever it's called. I just got those. Don't I have a redstone chest in here? I don't? You kidding me? I got 40 baked potatoes and nothing to do with them. I'll take him down to the mines with me. We're gonna go look around and figure some stuff out anyway. Alright, I think it's about time to sleep. Let me see. Taters, eye blossom flowers, yes. You'll see. We'll go out as it gets dark and you can watch. It's these guys right here. And let me check and make sure everybody is seeing everything on the stream. Everything is running correctly. Looking good in the neighborhood. Alright, watch close. I keep dying on hardcore. Might start a survival world, also have a hardcore world. It's, you know, you need to have fun first and foremost, Barry. So for me, I don't find hardcore very fun, and I don't find dying over and over and over again very fun. I am going to do another hardcore series because I kind of tentatively promised Black Belt that I would. But it's not on the agenda right at the moment because I just don't enjoy hardcore. So it's based on what you enjoy. If you like hardcore, keep going. If you don't, you know, learn basic survival Minecraft and get better at it. Look, they're opening. Did you see? And now they're all opened. They tell you when it's night out. Let me know if you saw that. Yep, they opened up. Oh, the pillager that has an axe that's called the Vindicator, that guy will kill anybody and everybody easily without any problems whatsoever. So that's not on you. He's a terrible, terrible hard guy to fight. He really is. So, no shame there, okay, man? I die to him all the time, even today. He's very hard. You just gotta use a bow on him and keep your distance. It's the only way to defeat him. If you can get up high enough, he can't hit you. And if you use a bow on him and keep your distance, he can't hit you, and then you can win. He's very, very hard. No shame on that. There are hardcore players that are professional Minecraft players that die to that guy. He's a one-hit kill axe guy. Oh, I don't want the sand here. Alright, what I want to do next is I want to go and investigate our mine because I got a new pattern in the mine and I want to get that going. I am trying, however, to get my inventory a little organized. It looks pretty crummy right now. So bear with me, I shouldn't be doing this on camera, but I'd like to get this all done and taken care of and out of my hair. I don't want to think about it anymore. Music is provided by Slipstream, of course, you already knew that. I saw Hey a second ago, I know I did. I'm sure I did. I must be losing it, but that's okay. I know where the hay can go. It can go outside. We'll put the fish in here. The potatoes can go in here. Okay, I almost got this organized. We can get out of here and move on to our next task. Keep the leads, keep the fishing rod, keep our enchanted book. I think we had a plan with that enchanted book, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I'll see if I can sleep again. It's pretty dark outside and we don't like that. We're good on torches, so that's fine. Bread and soup and pumpkins and apples and all kinds of goodies. Got a tree here. Armor trim should go over here. And I don't know what I'm doing with this tunic. Put the moss over here somewhere. Okay, good. We know where to deliver that. Chest up there. Okay, I think we just about have it. Now this map, if I recall correctly, we already found the buried treasure. So I gotta figure out a way to signify to myself that it's already been found. I'm gonna stick it right here for now and try that. Got a heart of the sea. Cool. Few more plant materials to put away here. Got plenty of kelp. Plenty of fir trees. We got a couple of berries we can plant later, and some of these seeds will stick up there. And a couple of things of TNT that I have no idea what we're going to use. Alright, can we sleep and get rid of this fog? No. Okay, reading the chat. You were going to use a boat to trap. Yeah, that will work. You can actually trap him in a boat, but you still have to get away from him and hit him with a bow or something. If you try and get near him, he'll kill you. I know how it is with inventory management and storage. I'm not sure how hoppers work. Oh. I shall show you how hoppers work. I shall. I do not like this fog. Makes me all scared. I'm scared. We've got the cool rain sound effects. Let me know how that sounds to you guys. It should sound really nice depending on where we are. So here is a hopper under this chest. What this hopper does, it has a timing to it, and it's per tick. And I don't know all those technical specifications. But this hopper, as you can see, is pointing into this furnace. So what this hopper is doing is it will draw from this double chest anything that's in here. It'll put it into the hopper, into this limited inventory slots that it has here, and it will deliver it wherever it's pointing, which in this case is into this furnace. This hopper is pointing into the top of the furnace, meaning that everything that will come into it will go into the top slot to be cooked. So this is an item that you want cooked. You can also point the hopper into the back of something, like using a side point like that, and like that. And you can also take items and name them, like a bunch of sticks, and you can name them and limit how many items can actually go into and through a hopper, and that's how a sorting system is done. Let me know if that was a good enough explanation for you. And if I'm talking too loud, let me know. I've got headphones on, so I'm not aware how loud my voice might be at any given time. I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but I don't know how to tell because I have noise cancellation. I have it on low, but blocks out all the extra stuff. How did we get 5 of you in here? And how do we get 1 of you out of here? Which one of you is unemployed? You're unemployed. Oh, you must have been a kid that came in here. Let me see. I think it's Crouch. Yep, there you go. I got you. We need a gate in front of that. Let's do that really quick. Elvis has left the building. Alright, we'll put my bed out here in front somewhere because I know it's going to be time to sleep here pretty soon. Okay, so we should probably finish this. I think we were going to put in the roof. Then I want to go down and look at the mine. So it's cobble. Been a little while since we've been on the server, or not server, but world, and my memory is a little foggery. Alright, stairs, solid block. Okay, I've got yous. Let's get this going. So how are you doing today, Barry? How is you doing? How is life? Yeah, foggy, scary weather. Oh, you got another job. Awesome. I am in that position. Well, I was in that position, haven't really changed from that position, but working for this lady that I've been helping. I didn't have to worry about a job looking for work for a little bit there, but I think that that's back on now. She hasn't talked to me for a few days, so I'm not sure that I'll still be helping and working with her. So it's probably time for me to get serious and to apply. I got my mattress, but I didn't check what anybody might have said in the conversation thread on the Discord yet, but finally replaced my mattress. So I should fix some of my back issues with that, meaning that I can now get a normal job, do normal hours, and get all that taken care of. So that's the next plan. I do not remember if we connect it like that or what. Let me check out here. Oh, there's supposed to be a post. Okay, I've got you. I'm hoping, addressing the back issues, I will be able to put in a good solid work day like any other normal person and earn a paycheck. I think I did look at putting the deep slate in there with the acacia, and I didn't like it as much as I liked the cobble. I didn't like how matched or went together, I guess. No accounting for taste, I suppose. Alright, let's get the logs going. Huh. That all you have to say for yourself is, huh. Your guys' audio on your end should be a lot better now that you don't have any bleed through from my stupid TV. And I gotta get used to wearing headphones because I'll be back playing with Boston on the server tomorrow. So I gotta make sure that I can use these headphones comfortably. Ah, wrong way. I guess this is supposed to be like tense build-up music or something. Do you think 27 is gonna be enough? Because I sure don't. Nobody told me I had a wool in my block slot there. Pardon me, I'm yawning. Thinking 64 might could be enough. How do you like them English language? Smooth stone. I wonder how the newest resin blocks would look with it. Oh, they would look cool. We should probably have, when I'm more awake, we should do an adventure and try to find, I believe I've already found a dark oak forest. I can't remember. If I haven't, we should find one of those. And at the same time, we should also look for a pale forest. That would definitely be a good thing to do. Oop. I do love that solid clunk sound that you get in the headphones every time I place a block. That's kind of nice. A very solid thorough clunk. You guys didn't remind me that I needed to keep some slabs on me and some solid blocks. Well, that's for the up above part. So how long do you guys think it'll be until there's a villager climbing around on this roof? Right down in the, let me know in the chat. I don't think it'll be very long at all. Those guys get into everything. Yeah, I know it's dark and scary in there, you guys. I know. I gotta go find my chains and figure out where the lighting is supposed to go in there. I have no idea what this music is supposed to be, but I don't think I like it. Oh, and I'm supposed to have a step too. I forgot about that. Okay. Fair enough. Outer roof is on. Let's get that inner roof in place. I think that's gotta be oak. Oh, pardon me for yawning. Org. I need some stairs, and what else does I need? I think I need a door. Oh, chains. We need chains. Chains and lights, because otherwise bad guys might spawn in there and annoy me. I don't think that's where the door's supposed to go. Okay, cool enough. Oh, we've got another issue. Okay, fair enough. I forgot some interior blocks, folks. Chains, good. And lanterns, good. And we don't use glass. I think we use trap doors, but I don't remember if we use oak or if we use something. Oh, we need stairs, of course. It's so hard to keep it all straight in one's head sometimes. Yep, Pale Garden Biome. That's where you got to go if you want to get the good stuff. That's the secret. Ow! Okay, good. You picked it up. Good boy. Don't make me spank you. Oh, I have to do this from outside, don't I? You guys need some windows, don't you? There's a glowing dot over there. Okay, where are the lights supposed to be? We have a chain holding the lantern. We have one in front, one in back. Okay. It's about a block in because we put steps up there. Gotcha. Little bit of lighting. It's dark as pitch in here. Hey, I'm trying to shut the door, guys. Oh, we can't sleep yet. I guess it's not bedtime. Everybody wants to fly the coop. Remind me to set their beds up. They're not locked into their beds right now, and I need to get them locked in. Okay. Enough of the yawning. I'm not tired. I refuse to be tired. I'm in charge, and I say I'm not tired. Gosh darn it. Okay, you guys have a real nice structure. You should be thanking me for being so nice to you. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Alright, now I'll get you guys some windows. We don't want bad guys jumping in there and munching on you now, do we? And that completes this task. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. There always is. We need some fences. See, some chat has appeared. I'm looking for fences. I'm sitting there looking at stuff and I can't see what I'm looking at. It's called streamer blindness, I think. And I'm currently afflicted with a very bad case of it. Hello, Black Belt. Welcome to the stream. I just saw you pop in there. Runs at full speed to the stream. I'm here, I made it. Aloha. Pale oak would go better with acacia than oak. Probably, yeah. What about dark oak and definitely not cherry or mangrove? What, you don't want me to use acacia with cherry? That sounds wonderful. I need to make a resin farm. You need to have a pet creaking king. That's what you need, Black Belt. Your own personal pet creaking. You could name him Bob. Bob the Creaking. Alright, let's see if I can remember how I did this. With my memory not even wanting to cooperate with me today and giving me a hard time. I swear I didn't do nothing to deserve that. Alright, just one underneath and we'd have gain. Okay. Perfect. Windows. Black Belt, I am officially half asleep right now. Well, I blame it on the fact I didn't sleep real good last night. Seems like a reasonable supposition. I think our music died. I'll have to check the internet and everything again. Gosh darn it. Alright, I need some slabbles and more slabbles. That's probably not enough slabbles. You know, we could try to use the jungle slabs. Kind of change up the coloring a little bit. I might do that. Curious as to how that would look. Okay, so what? We start with oak on the outside. Now let's do this one different. Let's start with acacia. Great, it's not gonna let me. This is so difficult because you click one, you kill the other one. Ooh. Brains over brawn. Ah. We got this. We know what we're doing. We are professional Minecrafters. And if you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Okay. Very good problem to have here. How do we... Oh, I think I've done it this way, but no, that doesn't work. Okay. I can still win. I'm bigger than you are. Ha! Victory is mine. Alright, so on these edges, how about we symbolize just a little bit of, like, you know, where you would see if you looked at this like in real life. this jungle would probably look a little bit like rain damage or something. We could put, say, oh, this is probably going to cause me problems though. But we could put maybe one here and one here. If I could remember to use the right slab, anyway. Alright, let's pop out of my head and see how that looks. I actually kind of like that color better than the oak. Honestly. All things considered. I don't know if I want to do texturing. I think I just want to use this jungle. Why I like it better, I do not know. There's no accounting for taste. Of course, as usual, let me know what you guys think in the chat. We'll get up here eventually. We'll just angle about 500 slabs. Alright, I believe we're supposed to stick a lantern up here, which I forgot, of course, because why would I remember something important like that? I'll check your guys' chat in just a second. I have zero farms and hardcore work because I died. I know you will get a world that will last forever. Yeah, I know you will too, Barry. It comes with time, skill, and practice. We in a village, we got the bundles. Maybe I will. I don't know how to enchant armor. Oh, okay, I'll show you that. Or how to get the right enchants. Okay, I'll show you that too. Good news is we found a village with brewing stands. Oh, on armor you can put nether blast protection. Yeah, sorry, either blast protection, fire protection, or projectile projection on helmet, chestplate, leggings, or boots. You can get mending on all armor pieces and tools. On a bow you can either have mending or infinity. Okay, I will add to that. I'll put a, you need to remind me, or somebody needs to remind me because I'm terrible at remembering, but I will make a link to all the enchants in the game, Barry, and then all you have to do is just get the best of those you can. And I'll show you the basics of armor enchanting here shortly. Shortly. Alrighty. Don't see any other red dots anywhere. Alright, we added torches because we just did not want to have bad guys spawning around the sides. Although I would like to do some subtle lighting techniques at some point. Some, like I have moss. Get some of the big shroom lights or something like that underneath. Alright, I'm sure I've forgotten something, but everybody is all tucked away now in their new home, and we're going to fix this. I want to change that to jungle as well. I like the look of it better. So I want to use that. And then I'll show you how to do the basics of enchanting berries so that you know a little bit about that. But yeah, it sounds to me like your best bet is to invest a little time getting the mechanics of the game down pat. The more you play, the better you get, so learn the basic mechanics of the game is my first and best suggestion for you. And then once you have the mechanics down, you'll be able to survive longer and better. Oh, I'm supposed to use... Oh. I didn't know or remember that. I'm supposed to use stairs at the top. Okay. Fair enough. I need... Oh, you weren't supposed to break that. I need some steps. No, they aren't accepting visitors. You guys can't go in there. Sorry. Alright, looks like I've got some blocks that went over here somewhere and over here somewhere. Okay. Do we have any jungle stairs? I'll be with you in a minute in the chat. I'm just about getting into the groove here and wrapping this all up. Took me a minute to figure out what the heck I was doing. Are you kidding me? I don't have any jungle wood. Oh, Pookie. Alright, reading chat. Alright, hold on a minute. Looks like you guys got a way ahead of me here. Hold on. Pink and orange, no. Okay. What link? I link how to get the best enchants. Blackbill, if you want to send it to me in Discord, or better yet, post it in Discord in the hashtag resources section, and then point Barry to that, that would be wonderful. Less than 100 days, 3,000. Wow. Okay, I will go over that in a minute and a little bit. He'll tell you a little bit on there too. Hello, AS Damodar. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, huh? I got to refresh my memory on who you is. It's been a long time. And I do recognize the name, but I'm just not putting all the pieces together yet. But welcome back. Okay, everybody is welcomed. Everybody is there. I believe that is somebody from back when I was doing the hardcore series, maybe? Or maybe even further back to the DreamCloud. I don't know. Been a while. Been a while, for sure. I wish my memory was clear. No, jungle wood. Ah, my kingdom for some jungle wood. Fir tree. Okay, I want this one. Crunch. And replanted. Perfect. It says there's a little red thing. But I can't find it. Weird. Alright, well, now we have some wood. Oh, let's grab ourselves some of these guys. And the cattle were lowing. Alright. Yes, we're using mods this time around, and we have quite a few that were on here that are making our life a little easier. In case you were wondering. Alright, that should be enough to get me some jungle steps. And these will get me a few extra acacia steps. Alright, the rest of this stuff needs to go into its various home places. Barry, I'm about to get my gear in order here, and I'm going to show you a little bit about basic enchants. I'm just a little bit scatterbrained. Okay. But we'll get there. I posted link on your Discord. Okay, thank you very much, Black Belt. Barry, look for that link, probably in hashtag resources unless he found a better location for it, and that will tell you about the enchants. You got to be at least level 40, generally speaking, to, you know, start enchanting stuff. If you want to have the best ones, you know. I need to just kill this, I guess. Alright, let's grab these. And I will show you some basic enchant type stuff. That's what we will do. And then I got to check on my mine like I promised myself I would today, because I'm a little bit, don't have it set up right yet. Alrighty, so as you can see, as Demodar, and hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, we have come quite a long way since I was in DreamCloud and all that stuff. I've learned a lot about the mechanics of the game and how the villagers work. And this is our little ChillCraft world. Over here I can take the golems through this and get myself some free iron. I've got my librarians in these various buildings and other kind of trading hall material in these various buildings. We forgot to put stairs up there. I need to figure out why there's so many golems here, but I've got this farm where these villagers inside here can share with each other, and then I get those resources in this chest out here. And that's something that I do to get a little food early game and to get a little bit of emeralds. And we've just been slowly taking over this village. That's the house we created over here. Here's the boat that I've yet to finish over there. And this is where we're located. We've got some structure mods, some boat mods, some other kind of mods on here to give us some more things to do. We're also in Distant Horizons. So, alright, we have some cobble steps. Let's fix this roof really quick and then put this stuff away. And I'm going to show Barry, if he's still there, some basics of enchanting. And we're taking a bet and trying to figure out how long it'll take the villagers to climb onto that roof. I don't think it'll be very long at all. I need to drink some water. Everybody hydrate break, especially if you're in a warm climate like I am. Alrighty, do I have any other inventory items that should not be here? Yes, I do. I have some stairs that I need to get rid of. Okay, here we go. Barry, we're going to the enchanting area. I hope you're there. Now, I don't remember, was I smart enough to make an anvil and put it over there yet? It's a very good question. Before we head over there, let's make sure I have an anvil on me. You're going to want an anvil if you're using books and you're doing your own stuff. So anvil is key, and I'll show you how to craft that. So, doo-ba-doo. So now we've got ourselves some, these are made out of 9 ingots. And now I've got these 7 blocks. I put them there on top, and I always forget the pattern, but I think this is correct. And that gives you 2 anvils. 3 solid ingots of the 9 ingots turned into solid blocks on top. And then 4 of regular size ingots in this pattern below, giving you the shape of an anvil. Let me know if you need me to go over that again or if you have any questions. Okay, it's going to be about bedtime, so let's go up and grab our bed. So when it gets dark and scary out, we can go to sleep, because we got a bit of a hike to get to our enchanting area, and I'll show you what to do when we get there. Oh, that's right, I don't need the bed. What am I thinking? I've got a sleeping bag right built into my thing. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just leave that there and I'll just use my sleeping bag. Forgot about that. I have a backpack mod and it gives me a sleeping bag. Makes life a little easier. So over here I took over and a regular temple and I got all the goodies out of it. And now I have a place where I do all my enchants. Checking my mattress. It looks like it is inflating correctly, so that's good. I think I'll be able to use it tonight when I go to bed. I only see one side that looks, one corner that looks a little lower than it should be. But it will take 72 hours, up to 72 hours to fully inflate. You know, when they send you those memory foam mattresses, they're all coiled up in a plastic sleeve. I was thirstier than I thought. That water tasted really good. I better drink some more. There she is. This is what we're going to do, our enchanting. I will check her chat in just a minute. And I'll show you some of the basics to the best of my limited ability, because I don't know that I have enough stuff. Oh, that's right. We get blossoms on cactuses now, folks. Check that out. 121.5 update. All right, Barry. Let me check the chat and see if they're still there. Hold on. I see a lot of chat. You guys have been busy talking. Day 3,000. Yeah, it's going to be 3,000. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hello. Posted link. Yes. Okay, cool. We're all caught up. Cool. All right, Barry, if you're there, this is what you need to get your enchanting station set up. You need 15 shelves minimum. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in this design. You can do it a couple of different ways. They've changed how the book interacts. You can go another shelf out, and you could actually do like a row of 2 high going here, and then not have this other one. So you can do like a U shape instead of this, I mean, not a U shape, but an L shape or a corner shape. You can do that now. That's possible. But I think it does count the corner shelves too. And this one, I don't have any corner shelves. I have pillars. But if I had corner shelves, you could put corner shelves. Once you have the shelves, you create your enchanting table. Enchanting table, let's see if I can show you the recipe. So this is how you do an enchanting table. It is 4 obsidian. Diamond on each side there to the 4 obsidian. So it's like, how do I describe this? The bottom 3 rows are obsidian, obsidian, obsidian. The middle 3 rows are diamond, obsidian, diamond. And then at the very top, in the middle of the first row, is just a single book. And that will create your enchanting table. And reading chat. Hello, J44K. Well, thank you and welcome for this, and thank you for the sub and welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. I will definitely check out your channel, and if I ever manage to get my gears working again, I might even put you on an episode of Tiny Tubers, depending on how good your content is. I like to boost tiny channels like mine because I've been stuck at 263 forever. So happily, if I like your content, and I'll put you on Tiny Tubers if it's really good content. Okay, dude? And thank you. Or I don't know if it's dude or dudette, but welcome and thank you for subbing. And I will check out your channel after the stream. Okay, so now we have our enchanting table built. We put it here. We want clear space between the shelves, as you can see, and the enchanting table so that it can pull from the shelves and get all of its stuff. Now you put your item in here you want to enchant. You got to have something that does not have an enchant on it. So for example, I can't enchant this efficiency 5 or 4 diamond hoe because it already has an enchant on it. But I could enchant my sword. It has no enchant. If you want to pull an enchant off, you use this guy right here. And you take your thing in here and you grab it out of there and you'll see that it has no enchant and you get the experience back. So always have the grindstone nearby. Usually have it above the anvil. But let's see what we can get. It's kind of random and you can't really read too clearly, but it just tells me, okay, well, it's going to give me Unbreaking 3. And it's going to be level 30. I'm level 30, so I can pull it. So let's do it. But it actually gave me more. I got lucky. I got a Smite 5, which is really good against zombies. I got a Knockback 2 and an Unbreaking 3. This is a very nice sword now. And before I didn't have any enchant on. But that's all you do. Lapis Lazuli, unenchanted weapon. You can put it on there. Now what do you do if you have, you know, something with an enchant on it and you want to build it up and add more enchants? Well, that's where the anvil comes in handy. So what you do here, where did my hoe go? There it is. I have a Fortune 3 book. I believe I stuck it in my inventory. I don't remember what I was going to use this Fortune 3 book on, but let me see. I got Fortune 3 on my pick. That's the highest in Fortune. You can get efficiency 4. Now, some mods do let you stack these, but I think these are the highest you can get here. And you want to have power if you can get it on your bow. That's also going to increase your ability to damage bad guys. I guess I was thinking of maybe putting Fortune on my hoe. So to do that, I take the hoe and put it in here. I take the book and put it in here. And now I can, for the cost of 6 of my levels, I can enchant this hoe. Now, if I name this, it takes a little more out of it, and there's a whole thing about enchanting. Maybe Black Belt knows about this. It can post the link to the video. If I can refresh my memory and find the video. There's a trick to stacking enchants, and it requires you to not name the hoe. But if you want to name it, if you're not worried about stacking enchants cheaply, then you can just name it. Usually I name my equipment so I know what's what. In this case, we're not going to name it. I'll just grab this. And now I have an efficiency 4 Fortune 3 hoe, which should, theoretically, give me a few more crops when I harvest them, but it may not actually do that, you know, in real life, in reality. Alrighty, so I am going to move my grindstone because I don't like it there. I like to put it where I like to have it. Let me know if you have any questions, but that's the basics of enchanting. And there's more to it than that, but this is self-enchanting. This isn't involving the villagers as of yet. We'll go over that shortly. Just the basics so you understand. And that's what all this paper in here is for. I'm going to be working on that, but I'm ready to test out the sword. Woo, I like it. Let me check the chat. Okay. Don't let me forget, chat, to check. Actually, I can go ahead and just kind of go there now. It's J44K. I don't know if I can access him here. Let me see. Can I access his channel or do anything with him? Oh, I don't even get a menu. Okay, put your @ in the chat, Jay, if you're still there, and I will check and see if I can find you. Wow, we did have a crash. That's why we didn't have any music. Okay. I didn't know we had crashed. Alright, something's gone wrong and my browser is not cooperating today, and I might need to do a different browser. I'm not sure. Let's put on a different track or a different... Whoa, we're still crashing. Crap. I can't get Chrome to work. Great. Chrome is refusing to work for me anymore. Okay. Shut up about the updates. I don't care. All I want to know is Oh shoot, I don't really like to turn these off, but I probably should turn these all off so I don't have extra usage. Why are you not loading YouTube for me? I'm having a heck of a time getting things to load, folks, and I'm not logged in with Slipstream here either. I don't have my password, so I may not be able to have music for you guys. I'm having nothing but trouble. Wrong Slipstream. Okay. I can't even get my Slipstream link to work. Okay. Okay. Well, I can find it another way. Okay. Now, do I have my password? Of course not, because that would make my life easy. Give me a minute, folks. I have to go to a different browser that I don't normally use, but I am really getting frustrated with Chrome these last few months, and I'm thinking about throwing it away. It's using way too much memory. It actually used to be good. It's not good anymore. It's using way too much memory per tab. It keeps crashing and not being stable. It's just causing me frustrations. So I'm thinking about chucking it out the window. Okay, moods, or do we want to go to playlists, or do we want to do genres? I'm not 100% sure. Give me a second. I gotta find. So that's why we didn't have any music. Things had crashed on me and I didn't even know it. Then my next task is figuring out how to link this for you guys. Techno house, electronica. We'll try level 6 and we'll see how that works for you guys. And now I gotta figure out if I can get this thing to find it. Oh, I'm gonna fast forward this track because I've heard this track so many times and I'm just kind of over it. Let's just go somewhere where I don't normally. Is there a way to go to fat? Yes, right here. Okay, something happened. I can't turn it off. I do not understand what just happened. All I did was press the next track and it went all crazy on me. I gotta get it running so that I can get the other thing running so I can put that all in for you guys. I guess I will have to do it another way. And just start here. Try that far. That's good. I haven't heard that one yet. Okay, let's, or I don't recall if I have. All right. trying again with the music. Okay, removing it. Going to the tab. Going back. Add. And it's a little loud, so I gotta turn that down. Add a new source, music. Window. Electronica. I think that should be doing it. You guys should hear music now. Good. Okay. One problem solved. Next problem. I need to get into my control panel and YouTube refuses to load right now. I can't get it to do a thing. I am still streaming, that's good. Alright, well I'm gonna have to try to refresh my memory and do it after the stream because I cannot get YouTube to load. I don't know why it won't load, but it refuses to load, so... Alright, Barry, if you're still there, let me know if I gave you enough information on enchanting. Let's go look at the villager since I gotta work with them anyway and kind of show you a little bit about what's going on there. Oh, I have heard this song before, but not that often, so it should be alright to start here. And let's move to potatoes so we don't eat up all of my golden carrots when I might need them later or something. Now I think I put something in here, but I don't remember what. Just some beds and some cartographer tables. Alright, looks like we're having some lag or something trying to load. Let me see. Nothing's loading as far as I can tell. Looks like we've got... Almost could dig a cave over here. We're right near the gravel and the rock. I want to think carefully. I'm going to move the mine where that's going to get moved to. Okay, Barry, so here's your other way to get enchanted items. You don't always have to disenchant your own. One of the things you can do is you can come in here and you can have these guys. These guys are your best friend. These are attached to the smithing blocks and the grindstones, and you also get one from the blast furnace. These particular two will get you weapons. That's the weaponsmith. They're tied to the grindstone. And then these guys are toolsmiths, and they are tied to this one. Toolsmiths will give you a little bit of tools and weapons. Weaponsmiths will give you only weapons. And then the blast furnace is where you get the armor. Okay, so that's another way to get your gear. As you can see with what I've got here, let's say for a weapon, I needed a better sword. Well, I have a mod that lets me see what I can get down the road. Down the road, I can get this axe from him and this sword from him. So I don't even have to find diamond. I can just get my weapon straight from that guy. So it's a good way to early game get yourself some weapons. Alright, and then let's see, do I have any blast furnace in here? I think these are some enchanting guys. Wonderful. I'm gonna put a gate back in here. Now that might have affected my standing with these guys. No, we're okay. So I'll show you how this works, but this is where you get books that you would use for your anvil. I think I'll turn the music down just a pinch more. Okay, checking the seat. Nope, YouTube still won't load, so I can't go into YouTube and check on things. I'm just kind of stuck. Alright, Barry, so if you happen to still be there, I'm not getting any updates in chat. I think YouTube has crashed on me, so if you guys are posting, I can't see it. The last message I have was from J44K, so I don't have any other updates. I can't see anything, I can't do anything, I can't load anything, I can't go anywhere. I will try one more time with Chrome. But even if I get it to run, there's no guarantee that I'm actually going to be able to do anything. Yeah, every time I load Chrome, it just crashes. Every single time. I can't even load up Chrome enough to be able to... can't even load it up enough to get rid of its cache or anything. So I can't do a thing. So if you guys are posting, I apologize, I can't read it. All I can see is the last message that J44K gave me. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here anyway. We've been going about 2 hours, so I'll reboot my computer, clean my entire history, do whatever I got to do. Maybe I can get it running. Who knows? Can try anyway. Looking for a new installer for an updated version of Chrome. Could also be one of the mods that I use. Shut up with your stupid help guide. I don't need it. Let me see, I've got an installation file. Not entirely sure which of these is the appropriate download. Okay, so we will attempt to put that in after our stream today. Okay, so the last thing, Barry, if you're there, if you're even able to see or follow along with anything I'm doing here. So we're coming into this place and I want to get some books here. Now, part of my problem is I don't remember what I even have. Do I even have signs out down here to help me understand? Alright, before we get started on that, I better invest in some signs and mark down the ones that I have. So I'll show you how to do that. Those are going to be your best friend to help you not have to repeat yourself, Do I want acacia? Do I want oak? Let's do oak. Let's get ourselves a few signs. Can also do hanging signs if we really wanted to, but I think in this case we're not going to. Okay, so with these 12 signs, what we're going to do is we're going to note what we've got over here, because the villagers like to repeat their enchants, and we don't want repeats, so mending, respiration, and quick charge. Is there a better place that I can put this? Give me a minute. Yeah, right in front. Okay, who else? Power 5, density 5, infinity. Most enchants only go as high as level 5. I don't think anything goes higher than that. Unbreaking 3, lure, feather falling 1. And what level of allure are we at? Silk Touch and Density 5 so far. He's not probably locked in because I already have those. Level is Lure 1. Alright, let's see if I've locked this guy in. I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think we lost the guy and we had to replace him. So your most important books are going to be Mending, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch at the start. And then you're going to want some other ones. Now, do I have Silk Touch? Oh, I do not. I do have Silk Touch, so you must be locked in because of Silk Touch. So Silk Touch, Density 5, Riptide 3, Quick Charge 3. Okay, so now I can go out of into my camera mode. I can come in here and I can see what I have. So what do I need? Well, I need Fortune 3. I need Efficiency 4. And there are a few others, but my memory is just not cooperating right at the moment. So I know what I need. I know what I have. Now I can go over here and I can lock in some trades. Now you won't see the further down trades if you're not using that mod. I have a list of all the mods I use in the description of the video. So you'll just have to kind of find out as you go. I have the mod because I want to know what the villagers are going to waste my time with later. So this guy wants to give me channeling, and then down the road I can get Sharpness 3 and Sharpness 4. I believe Sharpness goes up to 5. This is a pretty worthless trade right here. And they love to wander all over the place and make it hard for you to get at them, so just be aware of that. This guy I've locked in. No, I haven't locked. Yeah, I have locked in. He's fire protection. Okay, I must still need that for the nether. But this is a pretty worthless villager right here because I only got fire protection 4. Which is not bad if you're going to the nether, but it's kind of a waste of time, you know, if you're not going to the nether. Alright, this guy we've locked in. We've got Fortune 3 and Efficiency 3. He's, again, kind of worthless. But I got my fortune 3 with him, so that'll be okay. Alright, last 2. This is a book, what I call a bookshelf trade, not of any use to me. Now where's this guy that I'm missing over here that I didn't get a look at yet? The channeling. Okay, I don't want him to keep trying to get out all the time, so I'm going to lock him in here, and now let's see about who we want to roll the dice with. So we'll start with this guy. Are we locked in? You know what, I might have locked this guy in for reasons that I don't understand right now, because I don't see a way to change his trade. So this guy I'm going to get rid of. Because I don't need any of the things that he's offering. So we're going to throw him out here in the water and we're going to kill him. Because we don't want to be attacked by golems, and we don't want him telling everybody, all his friends, that I hurt him, you know. Alrighty. And now we gotta go find another villager to replace him, because that was just a worthless trade that I had locked in. I don't even know why. I must have needed it at the time. You don't want to kill them too close to the villagers because they might report you. And that will increase the rate, not rate, but the cost of things, and the golems will come after you. Alright, we got blast protection 1. Now let's see if we roll the dice what else we can get. Nothing good down the road, so let's roll the dice. This is another mod that allows me to do that. And I'll try to have links specifically to these mods for you in the a little later on. I'll put them on the Discord or somewhere. What I want to look for to start with is efficiency 5, I think. Okay, protection 4 is actually pretty good, and I think I might want to lock that in before he cycles over. It's a paper trade as well, so I'm just going to click on that and lock that in. I don't believe there's protection 5. Alright, now that that's locked in, I want to get these guys all into their beds and sleeping. And then I gotta get me sleeping before any zombies start attacking people. The harder modes you're on, the more zombies will be out having a little party. And you want to avoid that. Okay, so we kind of rush jobbed it, but now we've got a guy over here that's going to give us protection 4 and fortune 3, which kind of makes my other fortune 3 guy redundant. So he's a really good trade. This guy we want to up at some point. We don't need to right now. Fire protection, and then what are you? So what do we need next? I don't know yet. We'll just kind of go through and see. Looting is good if you want to get like wither skeletons, you know, get skulls and stuff. I don't need it right now. Sweeping edge is good if you want to get more kills per strike. Pardon me. Power 5 is good for the bow. Power 4 is a little weaker, and I would rather have Power 5. If I was dealing with creepers a lot, blast protection would be good, but I don't need it right now. I'm not even checking these bottom ones either. Should probably check them as well. Now here's efficiency 5. Paper trade with unbreaking 2. We gotta decide if it's worth gambling to get that. Because that means that I can get the blocks faster, but that's a pretty expensive trade there. And this isn't a very good one to start, so I'm gonna skip it, even though that's kind of a rough thing to do. Aqua affinity for breathing, thorns if you want people to hit you and get hurt, luck of the sea for fishing if you want to get good stuff when you're fishing. Respiration to allow you to breathe longer underwater. Bane of arthropods is bad for spiders. It's good to, not bad for spiders. It's good for you, bad for the spiders. It's a good way to kill spiders and those little guys when you find the end portal. I can't think of the name right now. It's good for killing them. I don't want infinity. I don't need it at the moment. I don't need breach. I don't need sleeping edge. Depth strider is good for moving around in the water, really good. Which I don't need. And you just keep rolling the dice like this, and if you don't have this mod, you break the job block. And you put the job block down, wait till they turn into that, they adopt the job block again and become a librarian again. Rinse and repeat until you have the ones you want. You've probably seen me doing that on stream before in the past. Protection, as Black Belt said, is a good overall one to have. Sharpness 5 is really important because you can make your sword very deadly. But it just wasn't a good enough mix of enchants to make it worth my time. I want to be picky and get the one that I want. Smite 5 is what will work best against zombies and undead. I think that works on the wither too. Feather falling 4, if you can get it, will help so you don't take much fall damage when you fall down. Sharpness 4 is nothing to complain about, but it's still not good enough package for me to jump at it. I need to be tempted more than that. We're gonna get dark before I find one to actually lock in with this guy. He's being very difficult. And as I said, blast protection 4 if you really want to avoid damage from creepers and explosions. Probably also good when you go into the nether and you want to look for the stuff I can't think of the name of, netherite. Alright, here we've got looting. We've got power 5. It's not strictly speaking what I want. But that power 5 on my bow will go a long way towards making me a pretty deadly fighter. So I want to go ahead, because I'm tired of doing this, I'm going to lock him in. And then I'm going to get my book out, and I'm going to buy, if I can, the book. It's going to have to wait. I don't have the money to do it yet, but I will as I work some more. Alright, so that's it. That covers the basics of trading. Getting the books that you want, the process. I'll put the mod list, the 2 specific mods. In the Discord. So I don't know what all I've missed out on in the chat. I can't get Chrome to load. I can't even load Chrome to delete its history and make it work better. So I haven't had any chat updates. I'm using Opera for the music right now. And I'm hot and I'm not functioning very well, so combination of factors, I think it's time to call it quits. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Barry, if you have any questions on enchanting, let me know in the Discord or send me a message, okay? Later, folks.